Welcome back, movie lovers. Today we dive deep into one of the most anticipated films of 2025, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This isn't just another sequel, it marks the explosive conclusion to a legacy spanning nearly 3 decades. From breathtaking stunts to globe-trotting espionage, Tom Cruise returns one last time as Ethan Hunt, and we're here to break down what this epic finale might hold. So grab your popcorn, hit that like button, subscribe if you love behind-the-scenes breakdowns, and let's get into it. A quick look back: Mission Impossible first hit theaters in 1996. Back then, Tom Cruise was already a star, but the franchise turned him into an action icon. Over the years, each sequel raised the stakes, combining mind-bending plots with Cruise's signature death-defying stunts. By the time we reached Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 in 2023, the franchise had fully matured into an elite action saga, packed with adrenaline, mystery, and philosophical undertones about loyalty, truth, and sacrifice. Now, with The Final Reckoning reportedly hitting screens in July 2025, fans are preparing for the final curtain. And if early reports and industry whispers are true, this could be the most emotional, action-packed installment yet. The plot and speculation. So what do we know about the plot of The Final Reckoning? Officially, not much. The studio and filmmakers have kept things under tight wraps. But there are hints. The previous film ended with unresolved arcs. Ethan Hunt's past is still shrouded in mystery. The rogue AI known as the Entity is still at large. And the world teeters on the edge of digital collapse. We're expecting The Final Reckoning to tie up all those threads. Ethan Hunt may finally confront the core of who he is, and who he's been running from. It's not just about saving the world anymore. It's about confronting the consequences of a life of deception and sacrifice. Rumors suggest that former allies and enemies will return. Could we see characters like Ilsa Faust, Benji Dunn, or even former IMF agents like Brandt come back for a final showdown? Nothing is confirmed, but the tone seems clear. This is Ethan's most personal mission yet. The action and stunts. Let's talk action. If there's one thing Mission Impossible guarantees, it's jaw-dropping, real-world stunts. And Tom Cruise, now 62 years old, isn't slowing down. In Dead Reckoning Part 1, we saw him ride a motorcycle off a cliff. In The Final Reckoning, early behind-the-scenes leaks suggest Cruise has filmed a high-altitude halo jump, at night, over a moving train. Yes, you heard that right. Director Christopher McQuarrie, who has hail-made several of the franchise's strongest entries, has hinted at even larger-scale set-pieces, underwater combat sequences, drone chases through European cities, and a final scene shot in Antarctica. This movie isn't just the end of a story, it's a celebration of cinematic spectacle. Budget, scale and production. Now let's talk money. The reported budget for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is an astounding $290 million, making it one of the most expensive movies ever made. Why so high? Several factors: filming delays during the pandemic, real-world stunts with expensive safety protocols, globe-spanning locations including Norway, Italy, Japan, and reportedly even Antarctica. Not to mention top-tier visual effects, an A-list cast, and IMAX filming techniques. This budget reflects Paramount's confidence that The Final Reckoning will be a massive box office event, not just a movie, but an experience. Themes and final choices. While the franchise is known for action, it also dives into deeper themes: trust, identity, loyalty, and the blurred lines between heroism and obsession. The final reckoning will likely force Ethan Hunt to make a choice he's avoided for decades: save the world or save himself. Is death the only escape for a spy who's sacrificed everything? The title, The Final Reckoning, hints at consequences. Perhaps not everyone makes it out alive. Perhaps the IMF team faces permanent disbandment. Or maybe, Ethan's story ends with redemption, and a passing of the torch. The Legacy, Mission, Impossible redefined action cinema. It showed that practical stunts, strong storytelling, and charismatic leads could still thrill audiences in the age of CGI overload. With The Final Reckoning, the franchise will leave behind a legacy few others can match. Tom Cruise's dedication, doing his own stunts, pushing boundaries, and elevating every sequel, sets a gold standard in Hollywood. And director Macquarie's storytelling lens has transformed what began as a spy thriller into a global phenomenon. No matter how the story ends, The Final Reckoning is poised to be an unforgettable send-off to a legendary saga. So, are you ready to witness the end of an era? Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning arrives in theaters in July 2025. Expect action. Expect emotion. Expect the unexpected. What do you think will happen? Will Ethan Hunt survive? Will the IMF be dismantled for good? Drop your theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this